Hey, how's it going? I'm Mark.
I'm Kelly.
And we're the Traveling Duo.
Welcome back.
Today is Disembarkation Day, which means we're leaving the cruise ship. It is about 6:45 in the a.m. We're doing the walk-off from the cruise ship this morning, so we didn't check our bags. We have all of them with us. We're going to try the carry-off, and I think we get to leave at 7:45 this morning, or at least that's when we have to be in the little room. So we're hoping that'll help us get off the ship a little bit faster than if we checked our bags and had to wait around. So this will be the first that we've done this, I believe. I don't think we've done this before, just walking off.
We've done it one before. We've never
time.
done the faster to fun walk off.
Okay. So that being said, our cruise is now over and we are back in Tampa. We're actually pulling into the port right now. The high temperature today here in Tampa is only supposed to be like 75 degrees. It's cloudy. I think there's a good chance of rain today, which is kind of a bummer. But we're back home, so we've got to get home and get stuff done anyways. Yeah. But we wanted to finish off the cruise here with just a couple things. So I think we want to talk about what was some of our favorite things from the cruise, and then what were some things that we didn't really like a lot about this cruise. So Kelly, what were your favorites from the cruise?
That would be the Cozumel Taco Tequila chocolate tour. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was really awesome. We definitely would give that one, both of us would give that one 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, we use all thumbs up. If we give it 2 thumbs up, we really liked it, and we highly suggest that everyone check it out. If we give it 1 thumbs up, that means that we liked it. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but we liked it, and that you should consider it, but there may be things that you may want to take into consideration before doing said thing. If we give it 1 thumbs down, we didn't really like it, but others might, but this wasn't our thing. If we give it 2 thumbs down, there's something happened or there's something about it that we just don't think anyone, that everybody should just avoid it. So that's kind of our little scoring system that we use.
What do you think of the interior room? Would you give that?
I would give it 1 thumbs down. I'm sure some people, and I've heard people say they like it. It wasn't bad, all right? It wasn't like, it was like, oh my God, never stay in an interior stateroom.
That's because you can sleep.
But I would give it 1 thumbs down. I didn't like it. I prefer to have at least a window out so you get some lighting, you can see what's going on around you. It just really helps you wake up in the morning, because we feel really tired just because we have a hard time waking up when you can't see the sun. So you got to get up, get out of the room quickly, and then you also have to, if you do want to watch out the window, you have to go somewhere to do that. You can't just sit in your room in your pajamas and and do that. So so that might be one of the things that we didn't like a whole lot.
Yeah.
Anything else that you really liked about the cruise?
I liked the cruise director, Leon.
Yeah, he was great.
Carlos, who was directing the trivia and stuff, they were pretty cool. So.
Yeah, most of the staff was really good. I liked them too. One of the things that I really liked was the quality of the food. I thought the quality of the food was really good. Mm-hmm. Quantity was minimal. They could definitely work on that, or at least give a little more variety. But the quality is really good. So I would give the quality probably 2 thumbs up for the food.
I'm gonna just smell in this room too. So it wafts up and we start smelling.
Yeah, from time to time, like right now I'm starting to smell it again. So is that why you brought it up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so from time to time you have a little bit of a sewage smell. It was only a couple times, but it's kind of distracting. Yeah. So anything else that you liked or disliked about the cruise? The floor plan, So one of the things that I would say that is not, we finally got used to it, but the floor plan, the layout of this particular ship, the Carnival Paradise, is a smaller ship, and you have to kind of go up to 9 over to a certain spot on the ship and then back down to get to things. So it's just a lot of up and down as opposed to having like one promenade that you just get to everything. So that's a little bit, we weren't the biggest fans of that, but it is a small ship, so you can get from bow to stern, I should say, from forward to aft really quickly, which is good. We definitely got our steps in.
Yeah, we did.
Every day.
Yeah, we'll kind of give you feedback on how our disembarkation and customs go, because we did buy a few bottles of alcohol beverage from some stores, so I know that I'm supposed to have my receipts, so we'll see how that goes as well, and hopefully it's smooth and not too difficult.
Yeah, so this morning from 6:15 to 9 a.m. window, you can go up to one of the lounges, and they have all of the alcohol that you bought on board, off board. They store all that for you because you're not allowed to take it to your stateroom, the liquor. So we had to go pick up our bottles, and we brought them back to our stateroom this morning, packed them away with the little space we have left in our bags, but we got them packed away. And then when we leave the ship, we have to declare the alcohol that was purchased, so we'll have to declare that. With the actual disembarkation, so like I said, we're doing the walk-off where at 7:45 we just have to be in one of the lounges, and then they call us, and then we get to just take our bags and walk off the ship. If you're not doing just walk off, you checked your bags, then yesterday you had to pick up luggage tags that you put on your bags that is either early or late departure, and they will then call you by zone number. So you'll go sit in a specific lounge area or the theater, and they will call you in waves. So it will happen at different times up until like 9 something or 10 o'clock before they get the last person off the ship. So and here's the other downside. You'd think, okay, well, that's no big deal, I can sleep in. You have to be out of your stateroom by 8 something. I don't remember a specific time, but a little after 8 you have to be out of your stateroom. So that means you have to go sit somewhere, and there's really no activities other than food. So you can go eat and then just have to sit there and chill out until they call your number. And usually not too big of a deal, but usually at that point you're like, okay, I'm ready to get off the ship now. I'm ready to go and get home. So if you book a flight, if you have to fly, let's say to Florida to get on a cruise ship, make sure you book your flight later in the day on disembarkation, just in case you get in late, just in case you don't get to get off the ship as fast as you expected to. But one tip is make sure you communicate your flight time to the cruise line, because that sometimes on certain ships can get you get you off the ship faster, because especially on bigger ships, they will usually say people with flights will get priority disembarkation. So make sure that you take that into account whenever you go on a cruise if you do have a flight. This is our home port here in Tampa, so we're 35 minutes from the port, so we just want to get in the car and get home and not have to sit around and wait, so we can start getting some stuff done, since we don't have to travel any further than that today. All right, so we're gonna, we actually have a lot of time here. It's about 7 o'clock now, and 6:55 to be exact. And we can't leave until 7:45, so we have about 50 minutes. Maybe we can go grab some breakfast, maybe. All right, so we'll be back with you after we get off the ship, so we can talk to you about the security process and immigrations and such. All right. Let's go get some food. We have made it home, finally. So we want to just close out on our debarkation day from our cruise here and just talk a little bit about that process and how that went down. So what time did we have to be in the Queen Mary Lounge?
We were there about 7:45 a.m. and we followed the path out. We got out about 9:30, so it was nice.
Yeah, it was a little bit later. I think it was supposed to start at 8:30, and there was a little bit of confusion at the port. I believe we ended up at a different terminal than where we left. out of in Tampa. So that delayed it just a little bit, but we still were able to get off the ship by 9:30. We got home roughly about 10:15-ish by the time we got to our car. And then we've unpacked, everything's all put away. So we're ready to get back to reality now. Ooh.
What did you think of the Faster the Fun? Would you buy it again?
Yeah, it was $79 for the cabin.
That's
right?
for the whole entire cabin.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Just because we were able to get right onto the ship when we got there. We were able to get right off the ship, be one of the first ones off the ship at the very end. Not to mention, we were able to get onto the water shuttle quicker. So there was a whole thing with that, which was good. So overall, yeah, I think for $79, it's worth it. So I would look into it for your cruise and weigh the options, because it's more about the timing. So the good thing is, on a lot of other cruise lines, they go based on status. So they don't typically do any type of like Faster to the Fun at the ports itself, but when you're getting on the ship, getting off the ship at the very end, you do get expedited if you have status with the different cruise lines. So check if you're, this is Carnival that does Faster to the Fun. If you're doing another cruise line, check and see what they offer and how it works with your actual status, because that will make a difference for you as well.
Yeah, and again, this is our first time trying it, because normally we don't buy it, and with Royal, there's no such thing as Faster the Fun. So
yeah, it's all just based on the status. So well, we had one other thing we wanted to show you guys. We didn't have an opportunity to share this when we were in our stateroom, because any alcohol that you purchase at ports or on the ship, they hold it for you and you pick it up the morning of debarkation. So we picked it up this morning at like 6:45, and as well as a few other pieces of liquor. But this one is really nice. So when we did our tequila tasting, Gianluca talked about some different types of tequilas, and we got really interested in one that he showed, just because they're all hand painted and they come in a really nice box. So we ended up getting one, which is really, really cool. And this one is a really nice, just a really nice bottle of tequila. It's a little bit pricey, so we're probably not going to drink it.
No, we won't
Our
drink it.
plan is just to keep it as a keepsake. Has a really cool box with some painting on it, some paintings, and the bottle
signed it,
is painted. Yeah, and it's autographed by the artist, I guess. Yeah, right. So yeah, so it's kind of cool. So that's one of the things that we brought back with us from this trip, a nice little memento. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, thank you again for subscribing and communicating with us. We really do appreciate that. It does mean a lot to us.
Yeah, we definitely love to have comments, so please make sure you leave us some comments about what you thought of the cruise. Ask a lot of questions too. We love to talk to you guys, so definitely do that. And give us a thumbs up on our videos if you do like these, and we'll keep making more of them. We definitely like to travel, so we like to share what we've learned along the way with you guys. And hit that little bell, and that will give you notifications of our new videos whenever they come out.
Yeah, and until next time, we'll see you around the world.
Bye, guys.
Bye.